Hey everybody, this is Rydo, and we are back with another recording of Lego Marvel Superheroes. Let's continue. Need to play as a different character. Give me the Phoenix. Fly high, Phoenix. As we try to get to this spot. Ah, nice, easy one to get to. We'll probably need Cyclops for this. Melt it. But Super Scroll. Now scrolls are an interesting thing and kind of a spoilery thing if you haven't read the Marvel comic books or heard about scrolls. And they are probably going to come into major play in at least the Marvel Agents of S.H.I.E.L.D. TV series, if not the entire movie run after a while. It wouldn't really even surprise me if they were a major factor in Avengers 3 or whichever Avengers movie is about to come out, is going to come out next. This is weird. I'm opening multiple of these boxes. And there's nothing in the other boxes. So I assume what they had planned on doing was, in case they needed to give two. There you go. Ant-Man can't jump worth a flip. I can tell you that much. So this area was probably a backup area in case they needed to give us an extra gold brick or something. And fortunately, to keep the numbers even, they didn't need to. They found some other place to do it. That would have been kind of pathetic if we got like 5 gold bricks right there. We're working our way up to the 2 million we need for the next doubler. Alright, so here's the Hellfire Club. But you can't just like walk into it. Interesting.
He's alright, I suppose.
So that very much feels like there was gonna be a level there, and there isn't. Which is kind of a disappointment, but Lego Marvel Avengers might fix a lot of that. I guess I'm supposed to be following this path here. This is another one of those. Well, that was crazy. That camera could not get through the table any better than I could. So this is another one of these runaround missions to find everything. Did I overshoot it?
Oh my gosh.
Did I take too long? What did I screw up?
Superheroes.
It led me to right here. And then I don't see any more. Am I supposed to just continue this way?
One stud.
The Empire State University, interesting.
Oh, it's what's his name? Wolverine. Not cool.
Okay, I think I screwed that level up, so in an opportunity to get it fixed, I'll start another one. Another mission.
Hey, what do you think of this for a superhero catchphrase? With great ability comes the need to be accountable for one's actions. Snappy, huh? Let's go fight some bad guys so I can try it out.
Wolverine is too eager for that fight. Here we go. Well, he's never gonna make it as a superhero. I think I found the other place I was looking for too. So I'm maybe doing 2 quests at the same time, which I didn't think this game could handle that. Yeah, I don't think I'd want Wolverine fighting by my side. Those big old sharp claws, and no guarantee they don't end up scratching you too. Particularly when I'm the person behind the controller. Let's see. Where's he going?
Hey, I'm walking.
Where'd the guy go? Here he is. There we go.
Phew. These superhero shenanigans are scarier than they look. Thanks for saving me, pal.
There we go. That forms a giant arrow pointing this way, but I can still could barely see it. I can see that one needed some more work. Desperately.
We're having really marvelous weather, huh?
So I guess we end up over here. Couple of statues, let's see. Take a moment to destroy these statues. Again, I am confused. There's nothing to dig over here. There's nothing to dig over here. Break all these flowers just in case there's something under it. Just want to make sure there's no gold brick that's gonna show up. There we go. Let's then take this gold brick as our next goal. This thing, well, maybe it's this way. I'm supposed to run this way. Ah, I guess I am.
Watch it, buddy.
The silver path is pointing me in the right direction, and then it stops.
We should go check out that circus that's in town.
Is this because the tricky
Smokes.
silver things are particularly intentionally pointing us in the wrong directions?
Boy, I'm glad our world didn't get eaten.
is that? What time you staying till?
Like, there's nothing to dig here. Interesting. Neither one of these pathways are pointing in the right direction.
Excuse me? Is that?
So that whole level is just messed up, I'm gonna say. So let's again move on and just find somebody else that needs our help.
I managed to lock myself out of the building, and I'm pretty sure I left the iron on. Figured I'd go in through the window, but I'm on the top floor and these fire escapes were designed by some kind of madman. Could you help me out?
Sure. So not only do I have to pull all this down and set it up right, I then have to mentally control her to get her up here,
My spider sense is tingling.
which is super annoying.
That switch will need some kind of weapon or sharp object to trigger it.
There we go. What's weird is that platform for that switch fell through the floor and I was seeing it at a way lower spot. Let's see. Here we go. Spider-Man. Jump here. So this time they figured out a way to effectively make me have to do most of the work here. I can do things like this, but I think it's got a lip so that I still have to come over here and climb up the ladder. The top here is overhanging. So is this the final location, or do we need to get her any higher? I think that's the final location. Now, we just switch to Jean Grey and controller, and she has to work her way up here. Now what I will say for this one versus the other two we've seen is this one doesn't feel like it's incredibly a lot of climbing that we have to do. But we did double it because we had to climb this as ourselves and now we're having to climb it as this girl.
Guess I should have asked you to just fly me up, huh? Oh well, I think we both needed the exercise. No offense. Here's for your trouble.
I don't think I needed the exercise. No offense, but I don't agree. Here we go. Change me to Phoenix. And let's run over here and see if we can collect this character. It's important to remember, all I'm doing is unlocking these characters. I am not getting them completely. I have to still spend probably millions, a million or two in studs to unlock every character. Let's see. Must be something either underground or in some other way hidden. Yes, here we are. Bring out Spider-Man.
My spidey sense something close by.
Open that. Mary Jane Watson. I could have worked my way up there, I guess. That way. Now, I need to just lower myself down this way. And swing over here. And here is where we need Wolverine. We were here before, but it was before we knew we could switch characters. And without that ability, we couldn't unlock that. Sandman Goon. Let's go. Phoenix. Fly high, Phoenix. As we try to unlock more of the characters. Are we gonna end up doing anything with this crane? Maybe we will, maybe we won't. Let's see, this is inside here, which is pinched off at the top here, so you cannot reach it that way. I think we gotta play as Mr. Fantastic. Let's Mr. Fantastic squeeze through there. See what that does. That just does that. How about you squeeze through here, Mr. Fantastic, then? Seriously? Well then how about you squeeze through there? Okay, I think I've got this figured out. Come to me, Iceman. So I've got to freeze all of these. Frozen out. Freeze this up. Keep on freezing it, I guess. There we go. This one out. I hit that. There we go. So now that there are no more options, Mr. Fantastic has to go through this. Squeeze through that one. Now he's not a agile character, so he wouldn't have been able to do anything there anyways. So I'll just go ahead and change characters. It'll be easier. What? No. Why does it... I guess I have to not be shrunken down the size if I want to. Let's see, where am I now? I am here. Let's go here. Okay, so this one is a race. I'm not gonna do any of the races right now. I'm holding them all off. Oops. Yeah, that's why I'm not doing any races. I'm gonna have to figure out which character is the fastest runner and which is the fastest flyer. Is this all just... Are we doing X's and O's? No, we just have to collect them, I guess. As the beetle. Let's go right here into this square section. Because we haven't looked at that section.
Gee whiz!
Fly up. High, high, high. High. What does it take to open that? Is this another
That
control
guy doesn't
somebody?
look too good. Okay, I'm just saying that my superpower... This has to be done.
So... Where's the guy? Okay, it starts here. Now the question, did not mean to fly away from it. That might be a problem. Was it this switch or this switch? I'm not sure if I did this in the right order, but apparently I did, or it didn't matter. Again, this could have been one of those where you had to control somebody. I'm glad it wasn't. I'm rather glad it wasn't. Let's come over here and fly through this whole section. There we go. I knew there was some collectibles somewhere here. Well, I didn't know, no. But I suspected heavily.
Oh, watch it, buddy.
Boy, I'm glad our world didn't get eaten.
Whiplash is unlocked.
Hi.
Oh, watch it, buddy.
So we're in the Upper East Side. Deadpool's telling me it's right there. So either it's under this building somehow, which it might be, or I've totally missed it, and I think I've got it. So we'll play as Doombot 5. There we go. We need a switch up here. And we need a lightning right there. Interesting. Again, another level, another puzzle that could not be done without changing. There's no way you're gonna get a big guy up like this. I guess maybe I can just throw it up there. Wow, still stuck in there. Interesting. Here we go. And because I traveled so far, it reset that section. Let's see if we can fly up and find something. I mean, it has to be this platform. Whatever creature, whatever of the many things, it has to be this. The question... Hawkeye? Does he have an explosive something or other? He can hit that. I mean, he could, in theory, get over there and hit it. If I could fall something? Does Doc Ock have the ability to walk on walls? No. What can Electra do? Frost Giant. How about him? Yes, he can do it. Apparently. Says he can do it. Who else? Loki, Mystique. Can Venom hit it? Yeah, Venom can hit it. Theoretically. Oh, Venom has this nice ability. Oh, okay, so Venom can turn big. I did not know. Did that break it? No. Thanos. I don't think I can. Alright. So, maybe what I'm supposed to do is, let's see, switch to somebody I can actually fly in. No. Come over here and let's change to somebody. There you go, that works. My next step was gonna be to actually fall off to the ledge. So the next step is how do I get up to the really high section? And I don't think I'm gonna be able to. Like, can I hit the electricity from that? No, I don't feel like I can. I feel like I'm gonna have to hit it from above here, which is fine. Charge up. There we go. As we slowly lower ourselves down here, we get that gold. I wonder if these are supposed to be storage caches or bodegas or what. Like, they wouldn't actually be bodegas because they're abandoned. But moving on to the next one. This hasn't gotten incredibly, insanely monotonous yet. Just slightly. Is this a job for a missile from Iron Man? Okay, I see a bunch of plants. Now I know there in the DC universe there's a black canary actually. They can yell and scream and break glass. And I thought that would have been Black Panther here. And so maybe I need to buy Black Panther. It's the only thing I can think of doing. Alright, let's find Black Panther. He's probably somewhere in the bees. We'll buy him. Must be thinking of a different character. Because sworn Black Panther had a scream. Must be down this way.
Is it a bird? What came first, Howard or the egg?
So that's another character we wasted studs on that we really shouldn't have spent the money on yet. But I'm gonna have to just kind of work by trial and error here. Spider trike unlocked. As we're making progress. Let's see, need the Phoenix if I want to really fly. I will occasionally, I guess, make those mistakes. So this is hardly going to be a perfect run, but of course none of my recordings are ever a perfect run. I am not a perfect player, I will never be a perfect player. I am slightly above average is what I like to describe myself as. And certainly I could say I play a lot more than the average person. Alright, so this is this one all over again. Let's hope this works this time. This puts me right here.
It's pretty small, if it is.
It's making an arrow right this way. Which I have a tendency to believe.
Oh, isn't he amazing?
And then we kind of just lose it.
Superheroes in New York.
Oh, isn't he amazing?
Am I supposed to end up here? What is the deal with that quest?
He keeps leaving these trails of money around.
No, it's a big guy that picks these up. And where do I throw it?
You ever wonder if there's more to life than walking bricks all day? One stud fish.
Doesn't seem like I can still figure out that thing.
Check out the plastic surgeries.
That one I may have to look up. I may just have to completely look up the answer to that one. Because it's baffling me. Let's see. Way down here. This is one of these wind tunnel things again. We've done these. Actually, it's the same wind tunnel thing we've done. Interesting. Then there's this whole section up here. And is it under the ground? No, it's over here. Here we go.
Watch it, buddy.
I need to take this priceless antique egg over to the Empire State University for study. But the streets are simply overrun with thieves. If you're up to the task, I feel much safer with a bodyguard. Don't let them near me. First sign of trouble, and I'm making a run for it.
Oh yeah.
Alright.
Iron Man? Sounds like a domestic product.
So I remember this now. Is the guy following me? Ready to move on? I must have not done what was needed before. The guy gonna make it? Or did he get stuck back there somewhere? try it again.
I need to take this priceless antique egg over to the Empire State University for study. But the streets are simply overrun with thieves. If you're up to the task, I feel much safer with a bodyguard. Don't let them near me. First sign of trouble, and I'm making a run for it.
Alright. So let's keep everything kind of slow. Keep them in my rear view mirror here.
Watch it, buddy.
So I blew him up. Are we still good? Looks like we're still good. Are there more bad guys after me? Following me. Blow that out of the way. So I must have last time not done this battle.
Woo! Made it! Thank you for your help. I believe this trinket from one of our old studies should be adequate payment.
Big old car wreck going on here.
Watch
Alright,
it, buddy.
so let's take a moment to look around. It feels like we're slowly getting all of these little extra things done. We've still got quite a lot, I think. Well, I wouldn't say quite a lot, but I would say we still have a lot to do. There's creatures everywhere, little collectibles everywhere. There's a few little black spots still on the map, but mostly most of Manhattan is now revealed. We didn't go to this bridge, so we need to check that out too. There's probably another level somewhere around here, but I think they might be all behind
Iron Man? Sounds like a domestic product to me.
the number of gold bricks we have, and we just probably don't have enough gold bricks. We need to make our way over here. As we can see, there's quite a bit here that I haven't collected, and which is kind of funny because this is where we started at one point, was right there. We need to definitely check out this whole island and see what's there. There might be a whole extra level, although I bet that is story level. The integration of story levels, extra levels, bonus levels into this overworld is not working perfectly well, but it's working somewhat well, I would say. We are at 31.7% as far as completion. We have 55 of 115 characters unlocked, so there's still 60 to go. And then we have 107 of 250 gold bricks. So there's a considerable amount of gold bricks still to get. We haven't gotten a single red brick yet because we need to play those Deadpool levels in free play mode, which is going to require something different. We haven't gotten any mini kits in many episodes because that's all in the main story levels. And we haven't gotten any Stan Lees and Perils lately either. But overall, we are at 1,609,000 studs. We will eventually get up to 200 million. That will allow me to get the 4 times doubler, and that's something I definitely want before we start doing free play on the main story missions at least, and that'll probably help quite a bit to finish up this game. But I don't know if we're closer to being halfway done, or we're not anywhere close to being halfway done, or if we are 75% or even more done. It's hard to tell. It's really, really hard to tell. But I can tell you that we are done for this episode. So, as always, I ask you to like, share, subscribe, comment if you want to, and watch every second of my videos. All that helps me out. If you want to support me, you can click on my name, Rydo. On the right, it will be a blue button that says support this channel. Click it and make a donation. And if you want to friend or follow me on basically any social media sites, there's a whole bunch of links down below. Thank you for watching. Have a good evening.